everybody, this is Joe with Joe's Premium Firewood, bringing another YouTube premiere video. Today's video, I'm out in my behind the barn storage area where I do the customer's job of drying the wood. And what I got here is a mix of about 70% white oak and 30% maple. And I'm going to be splitting it with the Ultra and the 4-way. I'm going to be splitting it, and then I'm going to be doing it outside of Michigan style. That'd be Dean up in Midland, Michigan. And I'll be splitting the white oak into the wheelbarrow and then taking it over here and topping this rack out, which is 100% white oak. I just want one rack like that. Then I'm going to split the rest and stack it in between these two trees here. It'll just be, like I say, the mix of maple and white oak in there. But I just wanted to have one of 100% white oak just in case a customer asks for it next year, because this wood is not going to be ready for another 18 months. And I'm recording this on August 18th, 2021. And if this is your first time here, this is how I dry the wood back here. But if I can't find dry wood, or I mean, if I run out of dry wood that I season myself, then I have to have my suppliers, like Darren brought me this gold. This stuff can be split and burned on the same day. So this stuff should be ready this year, and it will be gone very soon because people are going to start ordering for their winter wood. But I got 2 pieces of white oak on here right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on the tripod. Should be having people showing up by now for the live or premiere. I don't know if you guys checked out my other channel, Joe's Firewood Videos 2, last week, earlier this week on Monday. I tried a live stream and of course had technical difficulties once again, so I'm back to doing this premiere. I think it'll go better once all the trees are gone, because I think the leaves, we're sitting down in this valley, I think the leaves somehow block the signal. But I'm gonna go ahead and fire this up, and I'll start doing shout outs here in a minute once enough people have joined in. Might move you just a little bit like that so you can see me better. And we'll start this up. Should start on the first pull as always. You know what what I don't like doing, and that's how Chris in the woodyard does it. He splits it, throws it on the ground, then bends over and has to stack it. That's why I'm going to put it in the wheelbarrow and just take it over there. And plus, without having a quad, I can't really easily move this. I could put the splitter over there, but I don't have anybody here that could help me move it. So this is how I'm going to do it. It'll probably take about at least 3 wheelbarrow loads to top that off, and then I can get on this side and start splitting and stacking over there. So here we go. Let's start doing some shout outs. I think T&J's might be here. I think they're finally done with baseball. Maybe back to school too. I know Firewood at the furnace, he comes and watches it live most of the time, but if not, Brad watches it on the replay. I was thinking about using the single wedge, but tomorrow, which is Thursday to me, Nate's coming here. He's gonna bring a load of wood. I'll probably make that for my Friday video. This is premiering on Sunday on YouTube on Joe's Firewood Videos. But I'll probably make a video of him and I unloading his truck and then splitting right back into his truck. We have 2 deliveries to do tomorrow. We did one yesterday to a new customer. And then we got one on Friday of all black locusts. Colleen and Frank watching yet? Stacy, Chris Bishop, Tie Man Buckeye Vlogs. or vlogs. I always say vlog, but I guess it's called vlogs. And the other day, Nate and I were splitting. I did a trick that Chris does. I put my hand under here to try to get the centered so I don't get kindling, and it pushed down, smashed my hand. Still a little sore. I'm gonna try it again. Be careful. There you go. See, that worked out pretty good, but I think I just ran it in there too fast, and my feet. Yeah, luckily I had my gloves on, and I stopped before it got too much pressure. Kind of dangerous. I think what Nate said I should do is put like a shim under here to get it straightened out, but now they're not so bad. Because if I left it at the bottom, just let it run through, it would, I'd get 2 pieces of kindling, two pieces of good wood. Got to have that good wood. See, these are kind of small, but it'll dry faster because this white oak takes forever to dry. Maybe Paul Wagner's here watching. Tom Model's been stopping by. You'll hear me mention his name when it's time to take a union break. Stay hydrated. Oh, and I had a guy call me. He's got a local meat smoking restaurant, barbecue, and he hasn't bought from me in like 2 years. He called me yesterday. Took a minute to figure out that he's already bought from me before, but he said he got a bunch of free hickory trees or tops or something, so he's been doing his own wood. Now he's out, and he said he's got a bigger smoker and they're going through more wood. So I thought, he goes, well, how much you got? I go, well, probably about $2,500, maybe $3,000 worth, if he bought everything I had down there besides the green wood. So hopefully he comes today. I went out there and measured a stack, gave him a price on it. Haven't heard back from him yet, but it sounded like he was real low and desperate for firewood, desperate for hickory anyway. So that'll be another restaurant that I need to supply. This wheelbarrow's almost full. I hold it. I know it's dangerous doing that. Hit a knot and went backwards. I don't get too much in here. If I get this one split all the way through, I'll go over there and stack. I think I probably should I'll just shut off the splitter. Gotta save gas, you know. Price just keeps going up and up and up. Thanks to our comrade in charge in the White House. But I don't know. Yeah, if gas gets any higher, I think Nate told me his truck probably gets about 10 miles to the gallon on average, especially when we're hauling these big loads. But I got marks on here, right about here. That's how high we got to go. If you can see that. It's about just over 4 foot tall, I would say. But as you know, I don't sell by the cord or cord increments, by the truckload or cubic feet. It does make it nice when it is stacked for loading. I know Larry Cluck knows that. You here yet, Larry? Are you here, Larry Cluck? I bet you he's here. He usually stops by for, I don't know, at least half the video. He's pretty good about it. But maybe old Brad N at Nelson Ridge Farm, he might be here. I know Woody Vowell's here, and Woody Vowell, he started a YouTube channel. I think he changed his name. I think it was rural. Easy for me to say. But he's going to do firewood videos, but he's down in Mississippi. It's just too hot down there. And I think it's too hot up here for running a saw, but you know, it needs to get done. Speaking of running a saw, wonder if Flick Boogers is watching. Old Darren, he watches if he's up and around Sunday morning sometimes. But yeah, I know I need to get down there and make a video of his honey hole or at Scotty's job site, but I got so much work to do here and deliveries are picking up. So this is what you get. This is what you're getting today. Another Eastonmade splitting video. But you know, if you're watching the replay, turn on the live chat so you can see the conversations that are going on. Because it's more like a hangout. I know old Logger Al probably wants me to make some more saw videos, but I got to do what's right for the business. You know what I mean? But when I get to that other side, then I could just split and stack at the same time. I'm just going around cherry picking all the white oak, so that's full of white oak. And like I say, it's about 70%. But if I get to where I don't see any, I'm gonna have to split the maple and just throw it down over there, which I don't want to do. Then I gotta play pick up sticks. Wonder if Deb and Chuck are here at the mill, Pennsylvania. They've been processing some white oak on their sawmill, but I know they got pieces that end up getting rejected, and that goes to Deb's. Deb's got an Eastonmade, I think it's a 1222, and then they produce their own firewood with their scrap pieces. Looks like their shed's getting pretty full too. Should check out their channel. They do firewood, do some really cool milling videos. Iron and Oak Sawmill. I think they're in southeastern Pennsylvania. See if I can get this one in half. Probably not. It's got a knot in it. There's the knot. I don't know where I should throw the wood for Mom. Maybe over there. It's got to keep it out of the trail. Got to find a spot. Piece of kindling. I might send that. But you can definitely tell the difference between the white oak and the maple. White oak's probably twice as heavy because it burns twice as hot and long. It would be a good job for having Zach help me. You can do the stacking. When you have this four-way, you almost need two people. You can get a lot done with two people. You know, Herb got a new processor, but I'm gonna wait till he has it all set up and figured out before I go over there and make a video. And I don't mind these get smaller. Like I say, the smaller they are, the quicker they dry. But it sure would be nice to have the customers just ordering this for next year. But they got to have a spot to store it too. And I know a lot of them don't. Couple more little ones and they'll be full. The only bad thing about these little pieces is it's more pieces to load and unload. I don't have a skid steer to scoop them up with, so everything has to be done by hand. Well, I hope the people that are in the live stream, hope you guys are having a great Sunday morning. Hopefully your weekend's gone well. That's about it. Full again. Don't fall out. Don't fall out. Yeah, I'm thinking at least one, maybe two more wheelbarrow loads. And this will be full. I'll cover it up later, just so I can keep splitting and getting the rest of the pile done. But when I can split and stack at the same time, it's gonna go, should go a lot faster. At least once I got a couple feet off the ground. A lot easier to stack when it's level like this. But that first couple rows, that's sometimes. It is good to throw it on the ground. You can just get down there on your knees and stack her. And some guy must have bought a motorcycle recently, and he just rides it all day long, almost like every day. We got some power lines just not too far away. I think that's what he's riding down. It's got to be like a 450. It sounds like it has a lot of power. You probably can't hear it on the microphone though. You know, like I say, I don't like going too high. I might just leave it where it is here, not quite go up to the line. I'll just do one more wheelbarrow over here, because I've had these fall before. They start leaning. You know, I got to keep an eye on them. I guess as they dry, I don't know if they change size, or maybe it's because on windy days the trees get blown back and forth and they start really leaning, so especially at the top. So I try to come over here and push it to straighten it back out. Nobody likes to restack a stack, and I've did it more times than I can think of. But the good thing about this stuff that Darren brought me, it's so perfectly, it's nice and straight. Although I do see a few knotty pieces coming up, and I'm a little bit worried about the four-way being able to handle them. I just try to keep this as level as possible. But yeah, one more wheelbarrow load, we'll be there. You know what? I'm gonna come check on the phone, on the camera, just to make sure it's still recording. Been with all my recent It looks like it's still going. We're like 20 minutes in, so be a good time to give her a thumbs up. Should have been done right when you got to the show, the Joe show. I think it's time for a union break there, Tom Waddle. I wonder if Adventure Roads is watching today. And your buddy up in Kalkaska. All right. Come on. Oh, man. I don't know where my brother's pry bar is. Kind of scared about doing this one. This double barrel. This is what I call double barrel. This is like all knot in here, but if I start on this end, I think it'll be okay. I hope. Because I don't know what happened to my pry bar, and my brother's probably got his. Handled it. I know Chris in the wood yard, he says it can handle anything, but I've seen him get it stuck on there. Then he took it off with a chain, which I'm a little bit scared about doing that. Just got to be real careful. A lot of these knotty ones, I just usually send for boiler wood. What about Tyler Sertelli? Is he here today? The Jersey Guido, but now he lives in Pennsylvania. So does that make you the Pennsylvania Guido? Oh, we got it, but those double barrels usually aren't too much of a problem. It's the knots that are like 90 degrees. Those are the ones that this four-way struggles with. That one went real well. But like I say, most of my customers don't heat with wood, so if they get a bunch of small pieces, they got to kind of feed it a lot. I'm sure they're okay with it. They just want flames. Of course, it pushed it down, and I get these two little pieces. But when they have knots in them, I don't like putting my hand under there. I don't like to put my hand under there, period. But if it saves getting a bunch of these, this pays off, unless I break my hand. Trying to get the ones way over here, because when I'm over there I don't want to have to walk all the way over here and get them, but eventually I will have to. This one's got ants in it. Pound them out. I think I got most of them out. Today's your eviction notice. Biden can't save you. The squad can't save you. Rent's due. You're evicted. Maybe Darren was right. Maybe this is like 90% white oak. I haven't seen too much maple. It's definitely in here though. Maybe it was on the back and buried or whatever. I'll get to it. Sure is nice not losing the signal like what always happens on the live streams. Although it takes forever to upload. Before I go to bed, I get it uploading. It takes like about four hours for an hour-long video. Because our Wi-Fi is so slow. Well, I think this wheelbarrow's full. We'll shut this off again. I'll take it back there and do some stacking. Don't fall off. I'm hitting all this debris here. The pieces that get split. Oh, they're mowing our lawn. I think it sounds like they're here mowing the lawn. I gotta go. I need to give them the check. So I think we're gonna have to go on a little road trip, walk out there real quick, walk over to the house, and I can pay them. So bear with me. Like I say, I'll probably end this video at about an hour long, so it's probably halfway done anyways. But like I say, maybe Karen and some other people, Firewood at the furnace, Deb at the mill, they'll watch the whole replay if they miss it live. But they get it done pretty quick, so I need to get over there fairly quick so we don't have to mail the check. It sure as heck sounds like they're in the yard. Too loud to be over at the neighbors, and usually when they do the neighbors, that's when they come over here. They got a weed whack yet too, so I think I got time to catch them. I'll take you with me and go over to the house. Plus I'm going to give you guys a different angle because I'm going to start splitting on the other side now. Don't like taking this green wood, but since this was empty, you got to fill it up as soon as possible. Yeah, like I said, 3 wheelbarrow loads. We're at the We're at the red line right now that I got marked on this maple tree. So, all right, let's walk over there. The check is on the kitchen table, so let me get over there real quick and take care of these guys. Yeah, we got to push more, but and that'd be a way to get cardio exercise. Have me pushing up and down the hill, and I'm too old for firewood. And I'm definitely too old for pushing a lawnmower up and down a big hill. But check it out. There's the King's truck. It's been sitting there for 3 days. Sure be nice if he'd let me use it, and I wouldn't have to pay people. I just replace the gas and use it. But he wants to be able to help me, but he doesn't have time to. He's doing all his plumbing work. So let me run in the house here real quick. I guess I'll have to set you right about there. I think they charged 38 bucks. You can't really beat that for how big a yard it is. Oh, there he is. Making a YouTube video. You want to say hi to everybody?
How you doing, everybody?
Got them paid. Yard looks great. Thank you so much. I didn't sneak up on you like last time.
Oh, no,
yeah. Good. Okay. Thank you.
Teaching a new guy.
Okay. There you go. That's cool.
Well,
looks.
Ben's no longer here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. There's a mower there, Shive. Check out that mower. Grandstand. All right. Got that taken care of. So we'll head back and now I'll start splitting on the other side and stacking in the racks there. But hopefully that guy comes, picks up that hickory. I went down there and I measured the 2 stacks. There's like 2 rows. Each row is like 13 feet long in between the pallets on the tree. And the wood is about 16 inches average. And it's just over 2 foot tall, about 2.5 feet tall. I told him $325 it's his if he comes and picks it up. So let's get you over here. And I'll start working on this other side. And I set that on the exhaust. I'm glad it didn't start on fire. Can't have a fire. Can't have a fire at the furnace or on the splitter. Might get the wheelbarrow back over here. Get the wheelbarrow back over here just in case I get some boiler wood. I can just throw it into that. And because I do see some knotty ones coming up. Those are the ones that give you the most trouble. I'm sure you guys know that. So let's get this aim where you can see me. That looks pretty good. Up there. I'll fire this up. Now I can start splitting the maple. Here's a piece of maple. I think I'm gonna lay where these posts are pretty far in between, so I'm gonna lay a couple down sideways instead of letting them sit down in there. Darren's really good about cutting this stuff 15 inches. And which is perfect. But, you know, if there was some 20 inchers, that's about what I'd need to get them across here. I'll get all the ones by my feet first. Like I say, then I can split and stack at the same time. Maple splits a lot easier too, a lot lighter. Can't have it tilted. Got to keep it straight. Got to keep it straight or they're gonna fall over. But once I get it up about 2 or 3 feet, it'll be a lot easier and faster to stack. With these work boots on, makes me like 6'4". You know, barefoot I'm 6'2" and 1/4. Thought about hitting the lake. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow after the deliveries. I'll put this one up by the tree because it's kind of curved, like an elbow. See what I mean? Those are good ones for next to the tree. Bend right around it. Everybody having a good time? No, I asked that before. I just want to make sure everybody's happy, you know, but, well, try to make sure everybody's happy. You end up making nobody happy. Like Matt's Firewood video says, yeah, if you don't got any haters, you're doing something wrong. I guess we could use this one. For these premiere videos, we did deliveries and did splitting. I don't think we did a cutting one yet. Those have always been live. Got a double barrel piece of maple coming up. Starting to get a decent sized pile here. I'll do this easy one, and then we're doing the double barrel. Might be a struggle. All right, don't look light either. Double barrel in the house, but it is maple. I don't know where you guys would start it at, off to the side. I know Herb says to do that, but I think I'm gonna try hitting it right in the center. See what we get. Right. Set that for there for now. There. All over. Probably could send that. Not getting much out of it. The knots they make it break into small pieces. Sure, the people will take them. I know they're small, but I don't think they'll complain. Another piece of that one. Well, the other day, Nate and I were out here loading the rest of the wood that was in this stack. Saw a wolf spider that big around, about the size of an old silver dollar. He's kind of scared of them. And then he said it was on a piece of wood and it jumped in my arm and went up right by my neck. And he freaked out more than I did. Started shaking my shirt and he thought it fell inside the shirt, but no, that was good. You guys scared of spiders? I bet Stacy is. I don't know about Colleen. I bet you Stacy's scared of spiders. You know, a lot of people are scared of snakes too, and they don't bother me. There's only one poisonous one up here, and they're really rare. I don't know, do you think it would have taken longer to use a single wedge? You know, of course it would, but you know, I got to stop and stack this many pieces. And I definitely would have more consistently split pieces. Another channel I watch, think it's Ontario Firewood, and then it's, man, I can't think of what it's actually called. But I was trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's got, I think he's just got over 500. Got some really good ones. Just and go into the search tab and search for Ontario Firewood, and it should come up. But man, there's so many firewood channels. I'm sure a lot of you guys agree, although you stop watching fake news, get tired of seeing all that propaganda. You guys just watch YouTube. You love firewood videos. There is a lot of entertainment out there for you. Trying to keep these level. About got it all the way across. Probably still have another half hour splitting. Get some of this debris cleaned out. The chisel I use to keep this clean is in the quad. Who knows when that's going to be fixed? Might have to stop at the store and buy one. Go to Tractor Supply or something. The chisel I was using is kind of short anyway. Now here's a big piece of oak. Looks like it's got some knots in it, but it's not a bad one like a couple I can see right now. I think it should do this one okay. Push it through right here. Not too bad. Just trying to guess how far it is between these two trees. Probably about 9 feet. But I think a white oak maple is a pretty good mix for firewood, for winter wood. I told Darren say that maple is my filler wood, like walnut is. Sometimes sassafras, where it's usually about 20-30% filler wood, and then 70-80% white oak or black locust, elm, the good heating woods. Firewood at the Furnace, he's got his channel up to 1,000 subscribers now. I'm waiting for his live stream. I want to see his yard. Him out there with the family, getting it done, not playing games. I think it's time for a union break. I don't know if you can tell how sweaty my shirt is. You know, if you look at it from the side, the front, it's pretty sweaty. I think it's probably about 80 degrees. Humidity's starting to creep up. We had a nice weekend. Monday was nice. On Tuesday it started. Humidity came back. Like I say, today's Wednesday, August 18th. And they said tomorrow's going to be brutal. So I might have to hit the lake. Maybe take Nate out there. He's a workaholic. He wants to build up his firewood inventory. He wants to do this full time, with me being obviously his biggest customer. Like I say, I'm picky what I buy, but he's learning. He's always getting better. So all I ask, do the best you can, make it to my standards. And I would prefer to do the splitting. I still got cherry to split in the driveway. We'll see how I feel after I get this done. Whether I keep doing it. I think this time of the day, I think it's about noon. I think down there is a hole through the canopy where the sun gets through. And I don't like doing this in the direct sunlight. Not bad out here in the shade. But the bad thing about the shade is it slows down the drying of the wood. But if a customer would order early, provide adequate storage, and then they would know it's dry. I think I'll come check the timer on the camera. Like I say, try to keep these around an hour long. So I'm gonna look and see how much time's left. I'll give you guys a heads up. 53 minutes, so about 10 minutes left. I don't think this is going to be enough to fill this rack, but Darren can bring me more, or Nate. Once it's all full back here, then I don't know. I dry about 20 cords maybe. Then the rest is like stuff we find ready to burn, or maybe 5% of my customers do actually order early. I want to get that over 50%. Everybody says, oh yeah, I'll order early. Sure, I'll help you out. Probably less than 5% that say that actually do. Maybe like 2% or less. Or they order now, because like the delivery Nate and I doing tomorrow is winter wood. It's not going to dry in 3 months. This guy brought him stuff that wasn't dry. So the plan is, which you'll probably have already seen the video, is of Nate and I splitting a load, taking a load out of his truck and splitting it back in. And then it'll give me an idea how much wood I'm actually getting. and what I should pay him for it. But I'm pretty good about looking at piles of wood or truckloads of wood and know how much it is. If it's a Joe cord or a half cord or a face cord or less, I can usually figure that out. I think I'm going to save the knotty ones that I have left there for last. So if it does get stuck, I just wait. I know Nate's got a pry bar. If it gets stuck on here, we'll just get it off tomorrow. Come on. Sit straight. There. Oh, and Brad Nelson, if you're watching, congratulations on your first firewood sale. Looks like you did pretty good. I think you sold that pear wood and some bagged firewood. Should be getting a check in the mail from the restaurant. Darren had to deliver to him Saturday. Normally we do Wednesday deliveries every other Wednesday, but Darren said they kept having less and less every time he went. And sure enough, they didn't have enough to make it to today. So Darren worked the weekend and got it to him. And then Darren just mails me the check. I don't see him too often. I told him I'd give him some deposit slips, and he could just stop at one of the bank branches that he drives by and deposit it there. But I guess it's easiest for him to mail them to me. It's fine by me. It works for me. Normally he mails me the check on Wednesday, and I get it on Friday. So, you know, with it being the weekend and no mail going, he probably mailed it Monday, so I should get it today. And then then how he gets paid is I PayPal his wife. So he gets taken care of. What do you think of that new logo that Bill Moon made? I think he's going to make some stickers. He's got some other new JPF merchandise on the horizon that's coming out. I think you guys will like it. Yeah, I apologize, you know, the people that can watch this hours and hours and hours. It takes that long to upload. And I think our Sunday morning hangout, or just if you watch the replay, hour-long videos, more than long enough. Get you guys entertained. Get your JPF fix. I know Richie Outdoors likes JPF. I don't know if he watches the whole live stream, but or premiere. I know he likes to pop in. Well, I'd recommend wrapping up some of your conversations you guys are having. Boy, this is kind of messed up. Oh, let's see. About ready to call this piece boiler wood. Boiler wood. Ugly wood is boiler wood. What's that broke? I'll split run more and give you some bonus footage of me covering up that pile. Of course it would break like that. Another piece for Mom. All right. All right, let's get this covered up. Get this covered up for the next 18 months and 16 months. The thing is behind there, the tarp. You can see it was about right here. So everything above here is what I got split today. Wrap this around this tree down here. It's in pretty rough shape. This one probably really needs to be replaced. And I think it covers most of it. What do you think? Should we have Bill Moon make a Pam t-shirt? Would anybody be interested in buying that? I was thinking about telling him about that. So, alright, I threw these pieces down here. I'll put the two biggest ones on the end. I might put a few more on. Because this gets flapping into the storms and blows and flips over the top and knocks these little... This one's probably too little. I'll get some more over there. You know, I like to go about every 2 foot so it keeps it on there. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed August 22nd premiere of the Joe Show. Let me show you how much I got done split there. That's what I got split and stacked so far. I'm going to keep adding to it. That's what I got left. That's what I got left to split. So if you're watching the replay, check out some of these videos here, maybe ones you haven't seen before. Hope everybody has a great week. Stay safe out there. We'll see you guys on the next one.